Earlier in this video we will be studying about the last aspect which affects the functioning of the ecosystem, and that is nutrient cycling. Nutrient cycling is also known as biogeochemical cycles, and environmental factors affect the biogeochemical cycles like soil, moisture, temperature, and all these factors they regulate the rate of release of nutrients into atmosphere. Here one new term is there, standing state. State, it is the amount of nutrients such as carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, calcium present in the soil at any given time. For example, now I want to test the calcium concentration, that is the standing state. So nutrients, they are never lost from the ecosystem. They are recycled time and again indefinitely in the and that nutrient cycling or nutrient cycles are there. Two types of cycles are there. One is your gaseous cycle such as oxygen cycle, nitrogen cycle, and sedimentary cycles such as phosphorus cycle. Now we will see the carbon cycle. Generally, the carbon dioxide or carbon which is present in the atmosphere in the form of carbon dioxide. It is taken by the green plants for the process of photosynthesis, and organic carbon is uh, present in the plants now after photosynthesis. Then this organic carbon, it is consumed by the animals, and dead organisms and waste products are formed after the death or decay of the various organisms. Also, we have fossil fuels burning, and this actually after photosynthesis we have respiration which releases carbon dioxide again in the atmosphere. There are fossil fuels, and burning of fossil fuels again release the carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So in this way carbon dioxide is released again in the atmosphere. Similarly, we are having nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen cycle, the atmospheric nitrogen is fixed by various methods such as lightning, bacteria in the soil. Then again it is taken up by the plants, converted into proteins, consumed by the animals, and again by various processes such as nitrification, ammonification, the release of nitrogen is there again back in the atmosphere. This nitrogen cycle, the concept of nitrogen cycle is being taught in the earlier classes also. We have another sedimentary cycle which is known as phosphorus cycle. And phosphorus cycle, we have organic phosphorus such as microbial plant residues. Then we have soluble phosphate in the form of phosphate ion. Then by weathering of rocks, by mineral fertilization, by leaching, by various methods, when they are taken up by the plants, crop is harvested, again eaten by various animals. We are seeing that it is the component, it is input to the soil, and it is lost from the soil. So how various methodology here, they are the reservoirs of phosphate, and here we are again getting back in the soil, and again we are losing the phosphorus in the from the soil by the process of runoff and erosion when it is taken by the plants and crops are harvested, and by the process of decomposition during leaching. So this is the concept of cycling of nutrients from the biotic and abiotic component of the ecosystem, and the nutrients, they remain constant in the ecosystem. Now we have some ecosystem services, and this is very important. And humankind is benefited from multitude of resources and process that are supplied by natural ecosystem, and collectively these benefits are known as ecosystem services. For example, purification of air and water, nutrient cycling, decomposition of waste material, pollination of crops, maintenance of biodiversity. There are so many ecosystem services. We are getting food, we are photosynthesis, biodiversity, habitat, aesthetic, it looks beautiful, the recreation, then education, then we get clean air by various means. We know that forests are known as green lungs, and they are the store of carbon, they purify water, and we are getting such benefits. They are known as ecosystem services. So we have to respect all these services, because they are given by the nature in free, doesn't mean that we waste this and we misuse this. So let us all take this pledge to maintain the balance between our humankind activities and the nature. And this was all about the ecosystem. Thank you.